What if I told you long ago there was once a man who brought Satoru Gojo, the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer alive, at the brink of death? What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Anime Devil Hunter, and ladies and gentlemen, today I will be explaining one of my favorite anti-heroes in all of anime and manga, Toji Fushigoro, the Sorcerer Killer. Now, Toji is an absolute favorite. He's a beast. He's one of the best things about Jujutsu Kaisen. He's not only a fan favorite, but he's also probably Gege Akutami's favorite character. I and many others feel like every chapter Toji is in, it is guaranteed that the chapter is going to be a good one. It amazes me how a character that has been dead for over 10 years can have so much impact on the story. It's absolutely crazy, and it never fails to blow my mind away. Toji has been seen and referenced multiple times throughout the story, but no one truly understands Toji and why he does things. So as stated earlier, today we'll be explaining the legendary Toji Fushigoro. But guys, before we get into Toji and all that sweet stuff, I would first like to welcome my new audience. Here on this channel, we cover all sorts of Jujutsu Kaisen content, weekly reviews, character explain videos, and more. So if you want all that fun stuff coming straight to your feed, all you got to do is hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications. That simple. Drop a like if you end up enjoying the video, and comment down below what you thought about the video and how you feel about Toji. Comment down below the next Jujutsu Kaisen character you'd like to see explained next. Most likely, the next character that is going to be explained is Geto. So drop a like if you want to see Geto explained. Now let's begin. Toji was born to the Zenin clan, one of the big three clans in the Jujutsu world, as Toji Zenin. Because he was born without a cursed energy, Toji was deemed a failure, just like our girl Maki. So you already know, growing up, Toji used to go through hell. According to the Jujutsu fanbook, it stated that as a child, Toji was exposed to all kinds of abuse. And it's also said that he received his signature scar on his mouth after the Zenin clan threw him into the disciplinary pit of cursed spirits for punishment. And based off how they talked to Maki, it's safe to assume they called Toji a failure every chance that they got. So factoring all that, Toji grew to hate the Zenin clan as well as the Jujutsu world. As a young teenager, Toji once went to see the six-eyed kid, Gojo, that everyone was raveling about. And it was there Gojo noticed Toji, so this was their first time meeting. At some point later, Toji met Megumi's mother, and for a while he calmed down with his anger towards the clan. But after she died shortly after giving birth to Megumi, Toji went back to his hatred state against the clan. Sometime later, Toji met and married a woman. He then decided to change his last name and take his wife's last name instead, which was Fushigoro. Before Toji went on to become a full-time assassin, he made a deal with Naobito Zenin, the head of the clan at the time. It was during this deal, Toji sold his son Megumi to the Zenin clan, believing that his son will one day become a true powerful sorcerer, as well as the head of the Zenin clan, giving him the last laugh. Hence, which is why he named his son Megumi, which translates to blessing. During the Gojo Pass arc, Toji meets with Shiyu Kong, a member of the Time Vessel Association, and accepts a job to assassinate the Star Plasma Vessel. After strategically planning and waiting till Gojo and the gang were relaxed, Toji makes his move and attacks Gojo. Although Gojo doesn't get taken out, he's injured. Gojo then tells Geto and the Star Plasma Vessel, Amanai, to leave while he takes care of Toji. After an intense battle between Gojo and Toji, Gojo is outsmarted by Toji and is left at the scene on the verge of death. Like, bro, Toji is really crazy. Following that, Toji leaves Gojo for dead and goes after Geto and the Star Plasma Vessel. He shoots her in the head and ends up killing her. Savage. He then goes on to 1v1 and enraged Geto, who ends up getting whooped pretty bad as well. Sorry Geto, not enough. So Toji has now accomplished his mission. He's taken care of the two strongest, Satoru Gojo and his companion Suguru Geto, and he's killed the Star Plasma Vessel, Amanai. Toji then goes on to receive his bounty reward, and as he leaves, he begins to think about what he's going to eat. But on his way, he runs into a delirious Satoru Gojo. Toji is shocked to see that Gojo is still alive. Gojo then reveals to Toji that after he was left in that state, he focused on trying to heal and survive by using his reverse curse technique. Drop a like and comment if you like a video explain on how reverse curse technique works. Gojo and Toji then go on to have their round 2, and that was absolutely awesome. But Toji was no match for Gojo. Toji knew of red and blue techniques, but he was totally unaware of Gojo's purple technique, a technique that is even rarely known amongst the Gojo family. So there's no way Toji could have saw that coming, but despite that, he did fight pretty well. After taking on purple, Toji's whole right arm was done and a part of his stomach was missing, so it was totally over for him. As he was moments away from death, he thought about how he wanted to deny that Gojo was the strongest sorcerer alive for self-affirmation. But in the end, he ended up straying away from his true self. He also came to regret the fact that he'd chosen a path to be proud of neither himself nor others, as he remembered holding a baby Megumi. Before he dies, Gojo asks Toji if he has any last words. Toji thinks about his son and tells Gojo, in 2 or 3 years my son will be sold off to the Zenin clan. Do as you please. He then passes. So during the Shibuya incident, Granny Ogami attempts to use a seance technique to transform her son into Toji so they could use his immense strength to their advantage. Toji ends up taking over and starts wreaking havoc. He first kills Ogami, he then goes on to hop into a domain expansion and beat the living crap out of Dagon. And in the end, he actually ended up saving Naobito, Maki, Megami, and Nanami. Rest in peace to Nanami in the comment section below. After Toji defeats Dagon, he then goes on to test Megami, his son's strength. After fighting for a bit, we get a flashback of Toji and Naobito, the former head of the clan. He tells Naobito Megami definitely got potential. If his curse technique manifests when he's 5 or 6, handing him over to the Zenin clan won't be a problem. But that depends on the money, of course. He then says he'll be expecting 8 for an inherited technique, 7 without it. Naobito then tells Toji he'll give him 10 if he possesses an inherited technique. Before taking off, Toji tells Naobito, take care of Megami, okay? That place is useless for someone like me, but for him, someone with potential, it will be a little better. And bro, that absolutely broke my heart, man. I love Toji. Following a flashback, Toji asks Megami what's his last name, to which Megami replies and says Fushigoro. Toji smiles and tells Megami, now Zenin, huh? Good for you. He then goes on to kill himself before he loses control. So that is everything for the great Toji Fushigoro. Toji's one of my favorite anime characters of all time. He's so damn cool and badass. I feel like he's not done yet in the story. I feel like we're gonna definitely be finding out more about him, possibly even getting a full Toji flashback, seeing how he was brought up, how he met Megami's mom and all that. I can't wait for that. I'm so hyped. This is a fun video to make. I absolutely enjoy making this video. Thank you so much if you made it all the way to the end of this video. I love you guys. Subscribe if you want more Jujutsu Kaisen videos. Comment on who would you like to see explained next. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, the next character that's going to be explained next is going to be Geto. Man, the Calling Games is just getting started, so I'm so damn hyped for that. There's so much content I plan on making. I can't wait to put it all out. But yeah, I absolutely had a great time making this video. Go ahead and check out The Strongest Sorcerer Alive, 6 Eyes, Satoru Gojo Explained. That's a banger right there. Go ahead and check that out. My review for 154 should be coming out sometime this week. Considering we don't have a chapter coming out this week, it's no rush. I can put it out anytime. But yeah, thank you guys so much if you made it all the way to the end of this video. It is your boy Anime Devil Hunter. And long live the Sorcerer Killer, Toji Fushigoro. Thanks for watching. Peace.